So by default the system was shut down, so part 1 is there but part 2 is also there, but it's corrupted I hope. So if it is not working I will check after the session, so I will create a new video and provide you guys. Okay, so for the second part, so it will take a 1 hour day too. So I'll just quickly record. If I will have already recorded session, I will check with my previous batches, so I will provide you also. So let me just check it out if the Eclipse is getting open or not. So I'll share my screen and quickly I will wind up the things. I hope everyone can see my screen now. Okay, so this set map key set, and if I want to print this, so simple, this I am printing the key. Okay, so I will print in a meaningful way. So key plus, let me just give here keys relatable. Okay, so here key plus space value key dot get, sorry, map dot get, and here not key one by one. Okay, so now I will run this, run Java application, and you can see, just remove this one and give a space only. You can see key Vandan 101, Sumit 102, Sachin 103. So based on key we can get the values also. Okay, it's nominal format, and so give here this arrow which I can relate it. You can see this way we can print. So map, what is difference between set and map? So set have the values only, map has key and values. Map store data in key value pair. Okay, so key is Vandan, 101 is its associated value, Sumit is key, 102 is associated value to this key, and same way for Sachin 103. Okay, so map store the data in the key value pair, while set stores in the key pair only. No, sorry, value pair only. So list and set stores the values only, map stores key in key value pair. List and set stores with the add method, it uses put method. Okay, list store maintains the insertion order, set does not maintain the insertion order. List can have duplicate values, map can also have duplicate values but not duplicate keys. Okay, this is the main thing. If I write like this, map dot get, sorry, I want to put it, means duplicate values anyone can have, means names can be duplicated but mobile numbers cannot be duplicated. So here names, as of now I have vice versa things are there, like Sachin can be duplicated, means it's a key. Okay, but here we cannot duplicate Sachin. As of now it's name only, okay, but it's a key. Okay, so don't be confused that I am saying that names can be duplicated, but here I cannot duplicate this key. It's not that. You cannot duplicate the key. Technical terms, you cannot duplicate the key, but you can duplicate the values. Okay, so Sachin, I cannot duplicate values. I can duplicate. If I want to store 103, it's okay. Okay, but 103 will also, because it will not store that key. Let me just run it out. You can see Sachin is coming only one time. Okay, so even if I am giving different value here, it will not come because Sachin is a duplicate key here. Okay, so it cannot have duplicate key. However, if I, now you can say that first time Sachin 103, okay, now it's printing 104 because printing only once, right? It has replaced the value to that key. If you are using next time also Sachin 105, so it will be replaced, but printing only once, it will store only one key. Okay, value is replaced to that key 104, so that you should be very sure. Okay, so even if I am using 103 here with the different key, suppose Sehwag. Okay, so here now it will print four values. Even you can store duplicate values. You can see Sehwag 103, Sachin 103, but you can see insertion order is not maintained. Okay, insertion order is also not maintained in the map. You can relate it now. I stored Vandan. Okay, Sehwag not. Second place is Sumit. Is coming Seva. Sumit is in third place. Sachin is coming third place to last place. So insertion in order is not maintained, neither in set, neither in map. Map stores duplicate values but not duplicate keys. Set does not store duplicate values. These are the differences. If you practice it by yourself only, you will able to get all the differences between these three. Normal questions. People will try to drag you on these questions only. Will try to confuse you. Interviewer will always try to make confusion in your mind, and you should, if you practice these things, then you will never be in the confusion situation. Okay, so this is it from my side. Any questions on this, all these three topics or anything you want to ask me? Not, no question? Okay, so I will upload the first part. If the second part is okay, then I will upload that also. This one is the third part. Of course, first and third part will be coming there. But if second part is somehow just because of the system issue, if there is distraction, so I'll create my video, okay, and upload that. Okay. In case I have the video for previous batches, I will upload that one. Okay, but for sure by this Tuesday you will get the second part. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sure. Actually, what happens if you are working in Selenium, because I am automation guy, so I can give you automation use cases here. So I, in my project I have some export files from the school management. There is a school, Canada school project, so there automation is needed, so they provide us some export files. So in that export files there are 20-30,000 of rows. Okay, but we have to test some sample data sets. So what we do, that export file data, that Excel file data, we store in the this array list format, and that we are going to check in the online portal. Okay, that we are going to check whether whatever is filled in the form, okay, is same as whatever in the export file. So for checking that, we are not going to hit each time that export file. we first store that data into the list, because now it's okay, every time hitting the Excel file consumes time, so we use that. So this way we store data in our project. Okay, this is the one example. And we can also store in the properties files, we can also multiple things are there actually. This is one use case that I could tell you. Yeah, that you can store in the find elements, and that to the Selenium part. And that find elements is there, and find elements method return list of web elements. So there you can store the data. That one is the Selenium part, right? It's not in the collection topic. Okay, so once I will start the Selenium course, there I will, of course, this will be part of your syllabus, so I will cover that. Yeah, mini project I am just going to tell you, just forget about these things. So what we are going to tell, do, just like I have did for this way, what you have to do, you have to create a student, okay, uh, student management portal, means everything happening in the console only. Okay, so you have to add a student I have already done for you. You have to delete a student. Delete is done from which method? Remove method. Okay, then you have to show all students. So all students, of course it will use the for each loop. Okay, okay, so these three operations you have to perform. So what it will require, you have to be knowledge of for loop, you have to knowledge of switch case, if else, means whole core Java is required here. For this I will sample I have, so I will show you what you have to do. Collection, and here set class type, yeah, student name. See, this is my student class, and just like you have in the example itself, and this one is my main class. So what I have did, um, I have added some data into it, not really list. Wait a second. I'll close this one. Close this one too. Collection, this here, package. Yeah, this one. So what I have did, this static method. So everyone knows that static block is loaded before the main method. Okay, so already I have this data into the static block, so it will already load first and then it will come to the main method, because if there is a static block in throughout your project, load first before the main method. So these students which are already registered, I will consider in that way. Now I will ask what operation you want to perform. Press 1 for add student. Same way you will give option for press 2 to remove a student. Press 3 to show all students. Okay. And here scanner class I am using and taking option. If giving option, switch case option, and case 1. If case 1, then it always comes into the first part, means add a student. Okay, so if you have to add a student, first of all you have to take the things from that student which has required, like first name, last name, mobile number, student ID and marks. Okay, now once you get all the information, so you'll use student dot add new student, or in place of that you can create a new student object and add that object here directly. I am just creating object new student, and that new student, uh, this is an object, and I am adding inside this one. Okay, so this is first part. Once this is created, I am printing that. So this option I am giving to you, case 1. Now other cases you have to prepare. If you will not able to do this, I will of course provide you a solution for that. So I will ask you to create this solution before this Friday. So if you will not able to do this, I will provide you solution by Sunday. Okay, I'll provide this code in the WhatsApp group. Okay, these two files I will provide you. Just add in your project and you'll be able to import. How you will import this? Uh, I'll provide whole this July batch code. So you go to your Eclipse, go file, import. Okay, because this is a general Java project, so you go to general and existing projects into workspace, and of course you have that project, so browse. Okay, so this way you can do. If you're not able to do this, you always have my number and you are in the